Yo, what's going on, everybody? What is going on? What's going on, Lil Guilt? What's good? What's going on, EQ? All right, guys. Only 4 NHL matchups today, 8 NBA matchups. Pretty light slate today, but hoping we can get some nice wins today because action-packed weekend. Tons of games tomorrow, tons of games Sunday. So would be nice going into the weekend winning today. That would be nice. Alrighty, guys. All right, we'll cover some hockey first since there's only 4 matchups, and then we'll hop into NBA, and hopefully we can get some injury news on some upcoming games. And yeah, we'll see what happens here in this up until tip off here. Panthers and Penguins. I like on the 4-game slate. I'm liking a lot of dogs today, guys. Free Band Friday, yes sir, Scotty, yes sir. 65% of the bets are on the Panthers minus 1.5 today. 74% of the money on that under 6.5. And then 74% of the money is on the Panthers money line today. Don't hate it. Penguins have been very good head to head against Florida, and especially at home. So I think they have the edge over them. Something that maybe the public isn't seeing. We'll see how well Pittsburgh plays at home, but Panthers are playing good. I just know, because I see it so much on these like 2 to 4 game slates. I always see so many upsets, like every time. So we'll see if tonight is a dog night. Golden Knights and Rangers. 98% of the money is on the Rangers minus 1.5. 76% of the money on the over 5.5. And then 52% of the money is on the Rangers money line today. Everybody on the Rangers. Golden Knights, I still think, are pretty good dogs. A lot of the bets are coming in on the Golden Knights plus the puck line. So, don't hate that. Kings and Avalanche. Kings have been so bad. 2-8 in their last 10. I mean, they've been awful. Hopefully you guys haven't been riding the Kings because they have been pretty much killing your parlays. That's a team I'm definitely staying away from. 86% of the money is on the Avalanche minus 1.5 today. 61% of the money on the under 6.5. And then 84% of the money is on the Avalanche money line. Yeah, everyone's all over the Avalanche with how bad the Kings have been. So yeah. And then Blues and Kraken. 80% of the money on the Kraken minus 1.5. 88% of the money on that on that under 6. And then 90% of the money is on the Kraken money line. Blues have been very good head to head. I believe they're 5-2 against the Kraken. So they've been good against the Kraken here. I think they're a good underdog today. I think the public, I don't know why the public's not in love with the Blues a little bit more, because the Kraken, been struggling this last week. Haven't played that great. Had those bad losses. I don't know. Blues seem pretty sneaky on the road for me today. Also, if you guys are new in the stream, go ahead and drop a sub. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Definitely helps out the channel. Would love that. All right, we'll go to the pro projections. I'm sorry, the pro report. 3 and 4 nights for St. Louis. Yeah, I mean, that could be why people are off them, but I don't know. I just don't look into the back-to-back stuff tonight because it's like, I don't know. I get the traveling can be rough, but it's like 50-50. A lot of times it doesn't matter. Sometimes it does matter. We'll see what happens. Let's see. For spreads, we got big money coming in on the Rangers, -1.5. Big money coming in on that Avalanche, -1.5. Big money on the Kraken, -1.5. No sharp info for the Florida game. For the totals, sharp action on the Penguins game, under 6.5. Sharp action on the over 5.5 in the Golden Knights game. Sharp action on the over 6.5 in the Kings game. And then sharp action on the over 5.5 in the Blues game today. And then money lines. Sharp action is on the Kings plus money. The Sharps, they like the Kraken at home. Sharks, and then the Sharps like the Panthers on the road. And then no info for the Golden Knights here. Go to NBA. Good matchups today in NBA. We'll check the injury report. If you want to have a good site to check the injury reports, guys, just go to RotoWire NBA lineups. It'll be the first thing in Google, and it's going to show you the expected lineups. And once they're confirmed, you'll get the confirmed lineups, and it'll be green. So for the Mavs game, no Kyrie. So I expect a monster game from Luka. Trae Young is back tonight. I did see some line movement with that. It did flip the line a little bit. It made Atlanta the favorites when the Mavs were the favorites today. So, do what you want with that bet with Trae Young active. Don't see any major injuries for this Pacers-Phoenix game. We know Halliburton's out. I don't know how many more games he's out, but he's definitely been out the last couple. No major injuries in the Houston and Charlotte game. Clippers and Toronto. I've been seeing people message me or comment all day. The Clippers are going to be resting a bunch of people. I have not heard anything about that at all. That's a 7:30 game. I heard nothing about anybody resting. I heard people saying Paul George is going to be resting. Look, I haven't heard that at all. He's been in all of the props that you can bet on. So we'll see. I'm hopefully Clippers play everybody because they got a great matchup against Toronto. No Isaiah Quickly. And no Jacob Podol. So they're looking pretty thin down there. Dennis Schroeder-Slagens is starting. Jonte Porter at center. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a nice Clippers win if they play everybody. Clippers wins but covers. It's a tough one. 7.5 points. I mean, we'll see. Toronto's already pretty thin even with Quickly. And I don't know. They're going to have big gains for RJ Barrett and Barnes. I think the Clippers can get the cover on the road. I really do. OKC and the Pelicans. Zion's questionable. We'll see if Zion plays. We did see some line movement earlier. OKC was the underdog, and then they turned into the favorite today. So we'll see how much that holds up. Giannis is a game time decision. I mean, I really hope Giannis plays. One thing about Giannis, Giannis all the time, he's had some late news where they ruled him out. So really hope Giannis plays, because they got killed by Cleveland Cavs last time Giannis was out. Hopefully Giannis is good to go. No major injuries for the Magic game. No major injuries for the Spurs game, really. And that's it for possible injury concerns for today. Knights, Panthers, Blues, Avs. I like it. All right, Mavs and Hawks. 85% of the money on the Mavericks +2. 88% of the money on that over 246. And then 89% of the money on the Mavs money line. A lot of people liking the Mavs money line on the road. Mavs +2. I vibe it as well. Neither team's been playing great. Yo, appreciate it, Mr. GC. But yeah, good matchup here. No Kyrie Irving. I mean, I think obviously Luke is going to dominate because he's been dominating, but can they stop the Hawks? You know, they've missed Trae Young for a little bit. Maybe Trae Young is going to be rusty today. He's missed a few games. Yes, sir, Chopstick. Yes, sir. Anyone new in the stream, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, baby. Feeling lucky today. Me too. I'm feeling good today, too. No matter what happened yesterday, you know, if your bets got murdered, my bets got killed yesterday. Got to feel good about today. That's what we got to do. Feel good about the next day. Suns and Pacers. 91% of the money on the Suns, minus 4.5 today. 66% of the money on that under 244. And then 76% of the money is on the Suns money line. Suns are playing good basketball here, and I think they're pretty good on the road in this matchup. I like the Suns, so I don't hate that play. Yo, don't miss. I'm new, trying to see the content before just subscribing. Hey, I feel you, brother. I feel you. Just covering NBA, NHL, showing you guys where all the money's at. That's what I do in the live streams. So yeah, just giving you guys all the info you need to hopefully win your bets today and every day. Might not be a good money parlay in NBA/NHL combo. We'll see. Oh, you said might be good. I read that wrong. Yeah, it might be a good money line parlay for sure. I'm not in love with, the board today I'm not in love with. There's nothing that's alarming, like, man, I got to hammer this today. So it's all pretty even knit matchups today. So, you know, there's no big favorites. It's all pretty even, aside from maybe the Clippers game. But yeah, everybody likes the Suns today, which I agree. Until Halliburton gets back in that Pacers lineup, probably not going to be able to trust the Pacers, even though they did get a nice win against the Sixers. But until they get Halliburton back, I'll feel more comfortable taking the Pacers. Rockets and the Hornets. 76% of the money is on the Rockets, minus 5 today. 82% of the money on that under 224. And then 74% of the money on the Rockets money line. Rockets have been playing very bad here. Obviously, the Hornets have been playing bad too. And I don't know. This is just sneaky for me. Hornets at home. Why not take a flyer with Hornets money line? Even the +5, 5.5. Rockets have just been awful. So I don't know. On the road, are the Hornets on the road? No, Hornets are at home. That's what I thought. But yeah, Rockets have just been horrible. So, I'm not putting my money on the Rockets. I'm really not. The public likes the Rockets, though, so we'll see. But the Hornets are just going to be sneaky all year. You know, as long as LaMelo's playing, they're going to be sneaky. Brandon Miller's been playing good. Miles Bridges been playing good. So their big three's been playing very well. They just haven't been able to secure wins. Clippers and Raptors. 76% of the money likes the Raptors +8 today, or 7.5, or 7, whatever line you can find out there. 63% of the money on that under 236.5. And then 52% of the money is on the Clippers money line today. Still awaiting. Even in my earlier videos, people were telling me that Paul George and Clippers were going to be resting a bunch of their starters. I've heard nothing about that, and that game starts in an hour. So I don't know if I can trust that. I'm looking on Fantasy Labs as of 12 minutes ago. Paul George available to play. Yo, MZ Leader. Yes, sir. I got you here in a second. Yeah, it says Paul George is available to play. But that's the only Clippers news I kind of see. I don't see anything else. Also, if you guys, another good site to use if you guys are on Twitter, another good site is follow Fantasy Labs NBA. It's the best follow, guys. You get up-to-date injury info. Up-to-date injury info on their Twitter. And that's really my main go-to, that and RotoWire on here. If you want to get your info for, I think you get it the fastest on the Twitter one. So check out Fantasy Labs. That's pretty much where I see all my injuries. All right. Yeah, Mavs and Pelicans. Yeah. We're actually seeing some line movement. Mavs were +2. Now we're seeing them at +1.5. So some line movement fluctuating here. But 86% of the money likes the Mavs +1.5 today. 88% likes the over. There's going to be no defense in this game, that's for sure. And then 89% of the money likes the Mavs plus money on the road. Mavs are good value. Neither team playing great. No Kyrie, obviously, but to be honest, I don't think Kyrie matters. As long as Luka's playing, he could dominate the game on his own. Probably the big matchup of the night. Yeah, the Mavs game is 50-50. That's why a lot of people like the plus money. Trust me, the Mavs have been... I love getting Mavs plus money, but, Mavs are 50-50 all the time. They're not a for sure thing, ever. Thunder and Pelicans. Definitely probably the best matchup of the night. Thunder and Pelicans. As far as, stars go. 63% of the money on the Thunder -1.5. They started out as underdogs today. Maybe it's because I'm seeing new Zion's a game time decision. We'll see if Zion plays today. 63% likes the Thunder -1.5. 64% of the money on that over 239.5. And then 80% of the money likes the Thunder on the road. I like the Thunder as well. Thunder's playing good. And going to be a battle. I liked him more earlier. If you got him earlier as an underdog or +2, that was definitely the move. Or +2.5. I still like him as a favorite. Especially maybe if Zion is out. But now that the Pelicans shifted to underdogs at home, I don't hate the Pelicans plus money. So yeah, that one's a toss-up. That one's definitely a toss-up. I recommend it's the perfect line in a pick 'em. Throw them both in a teaser, or not both, but throw whatever you pick in there in a teaser. That's what I got. Got a bunch of alt teasers going on, and take advantage of that. Cavs and Bucks. Another good matchup here. I feel like the Cavs and Bucks have just been playing each other a bunch in the last week or two. Feels like it's the fourth or fifth time they've played in a week. Yeah, Pelicans have been good at home. It's the only toughest matchup on the slate. Picking either team, it really is. But 88% of the money on the Cavs +5.5. 61% of the money on that over 238.5. And then 87% of the money is on the Cavs money line today. These teams just played each other. Bucks won by 10. They didn't really just win by 10, though. They dominated that entire game. Cavs kind of fought back in the end, but they were getting blown out the entire game. And, I don't know. They're 1-0 since they fired their coach. So, I like the Bucks at home. Bucks are very good at home. And I don't know what happened to Donovan Mitchell last game against the Bucks, but he shot so horribly. But definitely expect a better performance from Mitchell. But for me, it's hard to fade the Bucks at home. Bucks should win this, but will it? That is the question. That is the question. Because Cavs are a good team, and a lot of the public money. The public money is all over the Cavs today, which is kind of crazy. Jared Allen, 20 points +170. Pretty good odds. There's a good bet out there, guys. If you obviously because I'm a Mavs fan, but Luka to get a triple doubles +220. No Kyrie Irving. I feel like when there's no Kyrie Irving, Luka just goes crazy. Triple double wise. So plus money. I think that's a good bet. Low chop. You could get away with riding with the Cavs. I think you could. But man, they just sucked the last time. Their last game, man. It's just the Bucks dominated them from the start. And they're all healthy. The Bucks are fully healthy. Everyone's playing. Middleton's playing more. When the Bucks are fully healthy, man, I mean, they're pretty scary. Yo, Eric, what's the website you're using? Yeah, it's Action Network, guys. One of the best tools out there for anybody. Most, like half of it's free. You can get a lot of the betting. The best, or the bet percentage right here in the middle column is usually free. But all the money is you gotta pay a subscription, which is expensive, guys. I pay like $100. It's like $100 a year for this, for the pro, so I can show you guys where the money's going. So I really only do it for you guys, because it is pretty expensive for a yearly, and monthly. You can do monthly as well, but it's a lot cheaper to do the yearly. Magic and Grizzlies, kind of a tough one here. 94% of the money on the Magic minus 6.5. 83% of the money on that under 212.5. 98% of the money on the Magic money line. Everybody on the Magic. Memphis, they've been really good head-to-head against the Magic. I forget the number, but I mean, they've almost been dominant against the Magic. And I don't hate the Magic. I mean, could the Magic come on the road and beat them by 20? I think so. But remember, we got Grizzlies coming off some... pretty sure they're coming off what? Coming off a Heat win? Let's see. Yeah, but look at this. Back-to-back underdog wins for them. 3 out of their last 5 games have been underdog wins. +7. I mean, man, I don't know. Grizzlies are sneaky at home. I'm telling you, they're going to be that... Grizzlies are going to be that annoying team all year that are like 8 to 10 point underdogs, and they just get the cover. Because that's just what Memphis is going to do. I like Memphis plus the points at home. I really do. But then I see a scenario where Magic come out and beat them by 20, because Memphis has had some brutal losses this season. But I'm not touching this Magic Grizzlies game. If you really want to, but I'm not touching this game. Because at the end of the day, it's the Magic, man. It's just... The Magic are just young players. They can't be trusted. That's just how I feel about the Magic. Then the last matchup, Blazers and Spurs. Nobody really should be betting on this game unless you're going to take a shot with the plus money with the Blazers. That would be where I would go. 90% of the money on the Spurs -3. 58% of the money on that under 230. And then 77% of the money on the Spurs money line. I mean, two of like the worst teams in the league here. Anytime I get a battle with 2 of the worst teams, I'm taking the underdog every time. It's just, there's no point in me taking the favorite. Neither team can be trusted. Blazers, they've been good covering the spread. They've been actually very good covering the spread. And getting 3.5 on the road. I don't know. I could see Blazers winning this outright too with that plus 140. But like, yeah, I'm not putting my money on Blazers and Spurs. I just can't do it. Can't do it. All right. The pro report here. We've got sharp action and big money is on the Cavs plus 5.5 today. Sharp action on the Mavs plus 1.5. Sharp action on the Grizzlies plus 6.5. Sharp action on the Clippers minus 7.5. Sharp action on the Thunder minus 1. Big money coming in on the Suns minus 4.5, but the Sharps like the Pacers plus 5. And then the same thing. Sharps love the Blazers plus 3.5, but big money's coming in on the Spurs minus 3. For totals, sharp action on the Hornets under 224. Big money coming in on the under 224 as well. Sharp action, big money on the under 239 in the Pelicans game. And then sharp action and big money is on the Spurs under today, under 230. Mavs, sharp action on the over 246.5. It's what is it? The highest, yeah, it's the highest total on the slate tonight, but Hawks and Mavs played no defense, so could for sure see that one going over, way over. Sharp action on the under 212.5 in the Grizzlies game. And then the sharp action on the over 243.5 in the Suns game. But big money does like the under 244. So that's it. Money lines. You're going to see big money a lot of times on a lot of these underdogs, like the Mavs, Raptors, Cavs. So I don't really look into that too much. Most of my picks for Sunday, yeah, Chopstick. I'll do that Sunday morning. I like to keep it day by day. Whatever's happening that day, I'm posting that day. Yeah, I'm loving some props on Sunday, guys, so stay tuned for that. Going to be giving out all my major props and stuff that I'm riding this weekend because I got big money on some props, especially some prize picks props for NFL. Those will be in my Discord. You guys want to hop in there. And also, guys, go ahead and hit that sub button if you're not a sub. Helps the channel. And we'll hop into, see if there's any lineup updates. Ravens, Lions. Ooh, I don't know. This weekend's going to be very interesting. Very interesting for sure. Just subscribed. Appreciate it, Eric. I've seen you in the stream multiple times. I figured you were a sub already. And also, guys, if you want to hop in DraftKings, amazing offer. You can still get it. $5 gets you 200 instantly in bonus bets. Greatest deal on planet Earth. So take advantage. Build up that bankroll. Let's go, Eric. All right, cool. Not seeing any lineup info. Nothing confirmed right now. I'm sure we'll start getting more confirmations in the next 15, 20 minutes or so. All right, and then Odd Shopper. We'll show you guys some parlay builders for today. All right, Odd Shopper. Obviously, guys, I work with Odd Shopper, but they're dope. They're a free service and they have a paid service. But they got dope parlay builders, guys, which can definitely give you some good ideas for stuff that you're not looking at on the boards. Some lines you just haven't seen before, and whatever. So we'll go to NBA. Pick whatever book you use. I like using FanDuel because FanDuel really is the best. We'll do today, and these are the recommended plus 2,800 odds. Yeah, that's what I need. Oh, yes, sir. We got you. We got the parlay builder here. Yeah, guys, go ahead. Yeah, K's don't miss. If you want to go ahead and hop in the description of it here and sign up with Odd Shopper. Make an account in the link below, guys, in Odd Shopper. Yeah, you can sign up. You can sign up for the premium version too, which I'll show you what that does in a second. But this is what it's recommending today, guys, on the parlay builder. $100 will pay you $2,900, which is crazy. Devin Booker under 2.5 3-pointers. LaMelo Ball under 5.5 rebounds. Trey Jones under 10.5 points. Wendell Carter Jr. under 8.5 rebounds. And I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is supposed to be just NBA. Let's see. It might change now. Okay, it changed. I had a weird setting, but Booker's still there. Jaren Jackson Jr. His PRA is under 35.5. Paul George under 2.5 threes, and then Trey Jones under 10.5. That's what it's recommending right there. And also, it's recommending Shai Gilgeous-Alexander under 32.5 points. Yeah, if you go into the description, you might have to leave the stream, or whenever you're done, go ahead and hop into, or you might be able to in the link of the live stream right now, and go to the description, and you'll find. I'm pretty sure I got an odd shopper. I'm pretty sure I got an odd shopper description. Maybe I don't. Hold up, let me get that for you. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. If you guys are new, go ahead and hit that sub button. That would be dope. Thought I had everything in there, but I'll give you that link here, okay? No, it's not in the chat. That odd shopper link. It's a DraftKings link because it's all runs through Odd Shopper. I guess I don't have it in here. Apparently I don't have the link. I'll get it to you though, okay? I'll get it to you. Shitty game, but the over in Portland. Is it possible? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, that's for sure. I just don't. I could see both those teams not even scoring a bunch. So I don't know. That one seems tough for me. I don't love betting two bad teams that just don't score. I hate it. From Canada? No, sir. I am not. All right. Yeah, guys. All right, Kay, if you're still in here, here's the link to Odd Shopper. I've got my own page on here, and yeah, so I got my own page on the Odd Shopper, and it's got. I mean, it's a dope page. If anyone checks it out, sign up with Odd Shopper there, and it's got all of the betting links you can hop into. Yeah, I'll show you real quick. 1 second. Yeah, that's the Odd Shopper site. It's got my thing on there, so you know it's from me. It's got the promos, and you could just create an account. Good info. Yo, Mr. GC, these are the updated injury reports. Let me give a refresh. Okay, we just got a couple confirmed lineups here. Phoenix, their lineups as is. Houston, their lineup's good. Charlotte, their lineup's good. Obviously the games that don't matter. Orlando, their lineup's good. Subscribe, appreciate it, Kay. Yeah, don't know anything about the Mavs game. Not expecting too much there. Still waiting on Clippers news. Haven't seen much about Clippers. Seen rumors. Might be all talk. I don't know. Yes, sir. Let's put together a parlay. Phoenix, NBA, Colorado, NHL seems the best. Yeah, I would say so too, Doug. Let's see. So that was the parlay builder for FanDuel. If you want to do the prize picks optimizer, if you guys use prize picks, I'll give you guys the prize picks optimizer today. For NBA, 6 right gets you 25x. Let's see. The site likes Giannis under 12.5 rebounds. Valanciunas under 10.5 rebounds. Markelle Fultz under 3.5 rebounds. Max Strus under 3.5 assists. Walker under 20.5 PRA. And then Vince Williams Jr. under 24.5 PRA. That's what it's like in there. And I'll show you guys the positive EV bet of the day here on OddsShopper. And the positive EV, it's just showing the highest percentage bet that you can hit for a single play. And it's recommending RJ Barrett under 1.5 3-pointers at a 57% win rate. So those are very high odds. So that's what it's recommending. And if you signed up with the pro version, you would get all the other positive EV bets as well if you wanted to parlay them too. I'll tell you what the win percentage is. Cover the Mavs versus Atlanta game. Yeah, I'll go over that really quick. Pretty much I'm just free rolling now, guys. You guys can ask me any questions. I'll go back to any matchups you want to cover and whatnot. So I pretty much covered everything. So I'll be on for about 20 minutes till 7 till some of the games start. But yeah, 79% of the money does like the Mavs +2 today. 88% on that over. Both teams don't play D. And then 90% of the money is on the Mavs money line today. Think they win tonight against the Hawks? I think so. I mean, we were underdogs. I liked them more when we were underdogs. We don't have Kyrie, but to be honest, I don't think Kyrie matters. Like he really doesn't. If we're gonna win, Luka's gonna have a dominant game. We're gonna win because of Luka, and if other guys can hit shots. Trae Young's coming back. We'll see if Trae Young's rusty today. That's what I'm hoping. I like the Mavs though. Obviously, I'm gonna take the Mavs. You can get them +2. They actually moved back to plus money now with Trae Young playing. So I like the Mavs. Both teams have been pretty horrible, honestly, as of late. So I think Mavs can definitely steal one on the road. I think the Mavericks and Avalanche is a sneaky parlay. I like it. Definitely high paying odds too. Want to live bet the Mavs hot game? No sweat. Yeah. Take advantage of the no sweats for sure. Spurs is a tough one. I probably wouldn't be touching that Spurs game, to be honest. As far as I know, Luka's playing. I haven't heard anything about Luka not playing. Kyrie's out, but all right, we got this. All right, guys, we got this confirmed right here live. This is the confirmed Mavs lineup. So Luka is playing. Trae Young playing. So yeah, all these matchups are confirmed. Still nothing. These middle games are the ones I want to know. Like, there's so many stars here. Like, and I doubt this one's a 7:30, 8 game. Be sure to monitor those. Just don't know. Don't know when they'll release that info. We never know. All right. Atlanta makes moves at the trade. Hard to tell the chemistry. Yeah. Chemistry's definitely lacking. I've already seen rumors they're trying to get rid of a bunch of people, so we'll see. You need Giannis to play. I do too, because I like the Bucks today, so I definitely want Giannis to play for sure. Also, guys, if you're new to the stream, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. Would love it. Helps out the channel. Best underdog of the night. I mean, hard not to like the Mavs as an underdog tonight against the Hawks. I think they're a great underdog. Hornets are sneaky underdog at home today. I kind of like the Hornets. We'll see. Pelicans, they could be a nice underdog against the Thunder. That's going to be a great game. And then NHL's got the underdogs today. NHL's got, Penguins at home. I love all the underdogs except for I like the Avalanche, but I like the Blues. I like Vegas. I like Penguins. I think it could be a dog night tonight. I really do. Somebody in a Charlotte money line and Pacers to cover plus 5.5. Yeah. Hornets money line and Brandon Miller plus 20. Yeah, Brandon Miller's been hooping points wise. You've been riding his player props. Brandon Miller's been on fire. No, Raza. Can't say I do, Oliver. Yo, did you go over Kings versus Colorado? I did. I pretty much went over everything, but I will go over anything you guys want me to go over. All right, Kings and Avalanche. 85% of the money on the Avalanche minus 1.5. 57% of the money on the under 6.5. And then 84% of the money likes the Avalanche at home. The Kings have been awful. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They've been a mess. Yeah. Avalanche, they play great at home. I just don't know I could trust the Kings. I think Giannis can get back-to-back double-doubles. Guys like that is tough. Like Luka, Giannis. Oh, you're talking about triple-double. Triple-double, I'd probably say no for Giannis. But double-double, Giannis is always good for a double-double, for sure. Yeah, Avalanche at home, that's why they're really good. But the Kings are a good team. But, man, the last 2-3 weeks, they've been one of the worst teams in the league. So I don't know what's going on with the Kings, but until they can really build some wins up, they're kind of on the no-bet list for me, personally. Got Avalanche money line over 6.5 and beginning to score. I like it. Seems good. Thunder versus Pelicans, a rough matchup. It is a thought. Or it is a rough matchup. That's a tough one. I don't know. I like the Thunder. Thunder are playing good. Still don't know if Zion's playing. He was a game time decision today. Still probably won't know that lineup news at all. This one's going to be a battle. This is definitely the best matchup of the night. So that one is definitely the hardest one to cover for sure. Thinking about Dallas first half / full game plus 190. Hey, those are great odds. I definitely like it for sure. Let's see. Prize Picks. It also is Flex Friday on Prize Picks, so you get your money back on your entries today. So you pretty much get a risk-free night on Prize Picks, which is nice. If you got the message, I did. I don't know if it should be for everyone though. Yeah, Pitt have been good against Florida, But I mean, Florida's been great too. So, but that is a tough game for sure. Yo, Ash, Mavericks. Yeah, I like the Mavericks as a nice underdog today for sure. Come on, Prize Picks, load. Yeah, Brandon Miller's been on a heater, guys. You guys are making a lineup, 18.5 points. Look at his last 4. He's cleared it in his last 4. Brandon Miller is on a heater right now. So is Miles Bridges. I probably wouldn't take the 23, but he's been getting 20 plus, which has been definitely encouraging. Brandon Miller, you can get him at 14.5 on Prize Picks. That's why I like Prize Picks, guys. It's got the goblins. You get discounted lines. Brandon Miller minus 14.5. I mean, that seems solid. Just pair a couple green, like 3 green ones, and you'll pretty much get even money to where you can just like plus 100-ish. So that's what I recommend with these green ones. You want to get it to a 2x. See what other kind of ones we have. Bradley Beal. See what Bradley Beal's looking like. Yeah, Brandon Miller's been hooping. He's been nice. Appreciate it, Hockey Pucks. Hope it hits for you, my man. Bradley Beal, 14.5. He's cleared it in his last 3 games, but I don't know. I'm not sold on that one. Buddy Hield, 9.5 points. He's cleared it 4 out of his last 5 games. I don't hate that one. Yes, sir. Good luck. Devin Booker, 24.5. He's coming off a 46-point game. He's only hit this 3 out of his last 5, though, so I'm not in love with that. Miles Turner, 14.5. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. $14.5. He's cleared this in 4 out of his last 5. I'd say that's a pretty good bet as well. KD for 24.5. Not in love with it. Trae Young for 19.5. Seems kind of sneaky. Or seems pretty good. Oh, no, not really. He's only got that 2 out of his last 5. Do not take that. Tim Hardaway, 14.5. Love it. When Kyrie's out, Tim Hardaway balls out. I expect Tim Hardaway to get 15, 20. I mean, these games, I expect them to get around the 20-point mark for sure tonight. Not in love with those points. Yeah, those are probably the only point ones I would feel good about taking. None of these really speak to me. Yeah, that's probably what I would do for points. Let's see. They have some good value on some PRAs. Let's see if they got some discounted PRAs. They had a few discounted ones yesterday. Oh, wow. They got no discounted PRAs. Wow. Yeah, Brandon Miller's PRAs, I mean, he's been crushing that as well. Jared Allen on points or rebounds. Ooh, that's tough. His points at 16.5. Let's see what he's done. I wouldn't trust him with the points. He's only cleared this line in 2 out of his last 5 games, so I don't trust him like that. But they've both been against the Bucks, though. She scored 21 both times against the Bucks. But his PRA at 32, 39, 29, 27, 37. That one's tough, too, for his PRA. You can get his discounted assist at 2.5. I mean, I like that. He's hit that in 4 out of his last 5. Rebounds. Ooh, I mean, this is tough because he hovers around that mark. Ooh, I don't know. Siakam should be a good look. Yeah, Siakam's been hooping. He really has been. For sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in love with Jared Allen here. 0.5 on block shots. I think he's definitely good for a block shot. Dylan Brooks, 3 rebounds. He's hit that 4 out of his last 5. That's a pretty sneaky play right there. Come on, load. Nick Richards, he's cleared this line in each of his last 5 games, 6.5 on the discounted. I like that. Siakam coming off 2 monster rebounding games. Wendell Carter Jr., love his 5.5 rebounds here on this alt slate. I mean, he's crushed that in each of his last 5 games. Love his alt version. Lopez 4.5. I mean, these lines are crazy, guys. I mean, Lopez killed that 4 out of his last 5 on these cheaper lines. Look, if you throw 3, probably 3 of these Green Goblins together, maybe 4, but a lot of times it's usually 3. It'll get you about 2x, so you can just pretty much double your money taking these cheaper lines, which, I love to do. Herbert Jones has cleared this one 4 out of his last 5. Yeah, a lot of good value on Prize Picks, guys. A lot of good value on these Green Goblin lines. Go appreciate the subs, guys. Appreciate the subs. Yeah, I guess we're not going to know any more injury news until here later. Any more NHL? Yo, Zhao. I like OKC. I like OKC today. Any more NHL? I mean, there's only 4 NHL games today, guys. So I'm liking on the 4-game slate. I like a shot with I like the Penguins at home. Florida's been good, but I don't know. Penguins are sneaky at home. Golden Knights are sneaky on the road. Hopefully it's not an all favorites night. I think Blues are a good underdog. I do like the Avalanche at home, though. Avalanche, I do like. 50K on it. Whew. Hope it hits, Zhao. Hope it hits. That's a lot of money. Yo, Piano TV. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate it. Let's go, Piano. Thanks for the sub, friend. How do I send the proof to you of if I won? By giving me a tip. If you give me a little donation after the night's over, I'll know you cashed out big. Yeah, I hope they come through for you. Hopefully you get that cash. That would be dope. All right, guys, just going to be on for a couple more minutes. Got a game starting at 7. Mavs game's on at 7. So, yeah, any last questions, go ahead and get them in. Hopefully you guys are locking your bets in right now, or you've already done that. Still no more confirmed any lineup news on these middle on the rest of the NBA games tonight. Hopefully there's no surprises. Hopefully everyone's playing for the Clippers. Zion's question. We'll know about Zion and Giannis. So those are the two kind of questionable ones here. Wemby 2+3s is +118. I like it, Scotty. I've been seeing clips of Victor just pulling up threes. So I mean, yeah, I think Victor's good for a couple threes for sure. I like it, or 1991. I like it. Magic should win on the road today. Both these teams should win on the road today. Memphis is just sneaky. That's just how it is. Memphis is just sneaky today. So I still think they both should win in a 2-teamer. If Giannis is out, then the Cavs is definitely going to win for sure. Yeah, no, Mr. GC, I need Giannis to play it too. We all do, because they are horrible without Giannis. Horrible. Remember, they got beat by like 50. It was like 50. It's like 40 or 50. I think. Maybe 30. Maybe it's like 30 or whatever to the Clippers the last time. 3 NBA point spreads. Yo, KJ. I'd probably take the Mavs +2. I like Phoenix -4.5. And I'd probably take the Thunder -1. Money line, whatever. 2 NHL. Tough on a 4-game slate. I like Avalanche at home. And I'm liking the underdogs. I like Penguins, Vegas, and Blues. Especially on the puck line today. Hoping it's underdog day for sure. Yeah, I like Pitt at home for sure. Yeah, all right, no more lineup news, guys. Pretty much it. Light day today. Yeah, I mean, monster slate tomorrow in NHL. Great games tomorrow. Yo, what's going on, Jerome? Becoming a member, appreciate it. Ronald Seymour Jr. Becoming a member of the channel. Let's freaking go, guys. That is awesome. I love to see that. Appreciate it, Scotty. Here for the people. That's all. Here for the people. I'm just trying to give you guys the stats that are available, all the info that's available online, and just to help you guys out. That's pretty much it. Games are starting. Yes, they are. I like it, KJ. I like it. I think that hopefully that can hit for you. Hopefully. Still no update on Giannis. I know, Mr. GC. I know. If it's this long, I'm hoping he's playing. You don't trust the Penguins? No, I feel you. I feel you for sure. Florida's been playing good. Yeah, Mr. GC, we're just not going to... It's tough out here. We're just not going to know. We're not going to go know nothing. Still no updates. It's 8. I bet we won't know until maybe like 7:30. Like 30 minutes probably. It's tough out here in these NBA streets, man. They give us no info. They give us all the info very last second. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Got these games starting. Appreciate you guys hanging out in the live stream. Shout out to all the new people that subbed. If you haven't already, go and hit that sub button, guys. And yeah, shout out to everyone in here liking the stream. I'll be live tomorrow. Let's see, one of the earliest games start. I'll be live tomorrow morning, guys. Probably, let's see. Oh yeah, we have NBA games on at noon. Wow, a noon NBA game. That's kind of crazy. And then hockey on at 12:30. Yeah, I'll be on around 11 o'clock a.m., about an hour before the games start tomorrow. So 11 a.m., guys. I'll be back with a live stream. So yeah, good luck to guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Enjoy your Friday night. Hopefully our guys' bets hit. A lot of good parlays in the chat. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.